What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate you guys. We got some news on Michael Gallop and some news on Dak Prescott on the injury front. And before I get to all that, I want to thank everybody for being here and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. And tonight is going to be the very first, and I mean the very first, whew, the ladies of Joe Blue Sports Report. We are going to be having a Zoom call tonight, just the ladies and my wife and me, and talking about whatever you ladies want to talk about. I know all you ladies already have the Zoom link. It'll be at 9 o'clock tonight. Whew, I'm wondering if I should have a drink, but I can't because I'm on keto. Anyway, on to Michael Gallop. Michael Gallop is scheduled to have a surgery on his ACL next week. I'm not sure exactly why they waited on having the surgery because it's one of those things that the ACL, it's not going to get any better waiting on it. It's torn. It's got to be rebuilt. But there's optimism that he'll be ready to start the beginning of next season. The question is, will he be a Dallas Cowboy or will he be playing for somebody else? Now, this may be one of those Alan Hearn situations where the Cowboys allow him to work out and be at the facilities and things like that and see where it goes. And it may end up being that the Cowboys sign him to a one-year deal to basically get himself back together. I think that would actually behoove him to be able to do that. Ooh, boy, where am I going to put this one? To be able to do that so that way he can get himself a year and show there's no ill effects, as opposed to signing a contract right off the bat for a couple of years with another team. But you don't know. And this is where the Cowboys are looking at being way over the cap. Stephen Jones has already talked about Amari Cooper, and when you spend that kind of money for a guy, you expect them to be able to produce. And unfortunately, they didn't get the production that they wanted from Amari Cooper. Hold on for a second, guys. I gotta grab another one. So we'll see if that precludes him from going to another team or not. I kind of think it means that the Cowboys will be able to sign him for a reasonable rate and see where he is, because he has been a good player for them, and it would behoove them as well as him where they wouldn't have to tie up too much money, because we already know that Stephen Jones has let us know we have money issues going on right now. So Dak is in the process of doing some stuff, an event at 7-Eleven, one of his sponsors, and was asked a few questions and things, talked about Tom Brady and congratulating him on a great career and, the way he did it and everything else, that we all aspire to be as great as him. Chances of being as great as Tom Brady, I don't think there'll ever be another Tom Brady. Don't like the guy, never rooted for him, but congratulations, because you have to recognize greatness. Dak was asked about why he declined the Pro Bowl. And he went on to basically say that, there's no point in putting yourself in any more harm's way than necessary. And this is one of those things that make me go, Hold on, let me clean the brush. That's one of those things that make me go, The reason I go, you know how in training camp when Dak's shoulder was hurting him and things, or when somebody has an injury, and they say if there was a game they could play. If there's a game they could play. Okay. This may be one of those cases that if it were a real game, they could play, but they're not really healthy. You know what I'm saying? Dak could play because it was the playoffs and the team needed him, even though his leg may not have been right. I still believe that the calf injury was more severe than what we were led on to believe. I still say you look at the tape of some of the way he was moving around gingerly, that calf was a lot worse than what was led on. Yeah, he wasn't on the injury report and things, but Dak's a warrior. He's going to go out there, win, lose, or draw. But I think you're getting a window onto the fact that Dak was not completely healthy this season. That's my personal belief. I think, though, having the off season will give him a chance to let that thing just not do anything. Because here's where you look at it. From the time he had the surgery until now, he was going balls to the wall at rehabbing and trying to get that thing right. He couldn't really go a full go in training camp with the shoulder issues and things. And then, of course, there's the 17-game season that we just went through, that marathon. And it's just been going like gangbusters. Now is the first chance to actually get some rest and not to be rehabbing. And he probably truly needs that rest and rehab on there. Do I think that the Pro Bowl is really that stressful? No. Ain't nobody out there playing balls to the wall at the Pro Bowl. Everybody's going out there to have fun. But if Dak is saying, I don't want to risk it at that, if you're fully healthy, there's nothing really to risk. You're just kind of out there hanging with the guys. It's not really even touching or tackling the quarterback. So that definitely tells me Dak is still recovering from the injuries that he sustained during the season, as well as the ankle. Ain't no shame in that, because that was kind of injury that we've seen other people not come back from. Hopefully this summer will be good for him to get back, and that next year, that 37 touchdown passes we saw, that'll be nothing compared to what he does next year. And we'll see if we have Michael Gallop in the fold. Heck, we better see if we still have Amari Cooper in the fold. The way Stephen Jones is talking, it kind of makes you wonder who is going to be here. Anyway, I'm going to go get cleaned up. I've gotten a lot of work done here in the workshop, and get ready to cook some dinner. Doing the keto diet, and tonight we have a shrimp bowl, something easy. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you guys. Peace.